Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Ryan. We're back in Civilization 6, and I don't want to make you too excited, but this is a true start location Europe. A huge map of Europe with everyone's favorite blue menace, France. Oh ho ho, it's Catherine and her flying squadron. And dear wonderful audience, I have an admission for you today. I'm feeling rather continental. I'm feeling rather Napoleonic. I feel like unifying France, but also then taking Spain and Portugal and why not Germany and Italy and pushing into Russia. What could go wrong? No French invasion of Russia has ever truly gone wrong. That is an Ursa fact. Standard speed, Deity difficulty, Saf's Mediterranean Mare Nostrum, one of my favorite maps. But you of course know that because you're already on the Discord and you know the mods I use and you'll have access to this save file. Lovely stuff. Are you ready everybody? I know I'm ready. Let's get going. Turn one. Look at this start. This is quite the French start. Now the thing I like about this map is that there are a lot more rivers, there's a lot more scenery, there's a lot more geothermal fissures and resources than the general maps. They're interesting, they're exciting, and well, this start is no exception. We have, I think, two major choices in terms of where to plonk the capital. Firstly, we settle in place. Grassland hills, not so good. We want plains hills because then the capital will have an extra production underneath it, but there is diamonds. There be diamonds in these hills, which means if I settle right here, not only will I get the extra amenity from turn one, but I'll also get 3 juicy gold per turn. Big problem though is that if I do settle here, well, the rest of the tiles around it are fairly rubbish. There are no 4 yield tiles that I see. There are, of course, some more diamonds over here, but stuff like the tobacco, the geothermal fissure, the wheat, all of it is just a 3 yield tile. That's not particularly useful. Let's just move my warrior just to see what's going on. Ah, the coast. I wonder what's over here. Ho ho! Enemies, enemies. I just have an irrational hatred of everything over the coast. The English Chan. Oh, terrible. Option 2, settle geothermal fissure. I like this option. Why? I can't put a district or anything else over this tile. It's a bit useless. I can't improve it, and if I settle on top of it, my capital will have 1 science per turn. Then I could work the diamonds tile. Puts me closer to a bunch of wheat, which is really good for a lovely watermill start, if that's the way I wanted to go. Lots of extra food down here. Yes. Oh ho ho. I feel Paris, ananas, baguette. It's all going on down here. Lovely. Just a fun little word for you. You may have noticed in a lot of my games, most of them, I name my cities after my channel supporters, the lovely people that support me on Ko-fi and Patreon. They help me to do what I do, and I just wanted to quickly shout out them again. I didn't realize when I started the Ko-fi and Patreon, not only would they be so supportive, it's been genuinely staggering, but recently I've noticed that that extra support means that, well, I get to not only work from home, but I get to spend all of my time with my wife and with Ursa Minor. I get to watch them growing up. I've seen like every first so far. The laughs, the little rolls, the absolute yaks down my jumper that I then have to immediately go and clean. I've seen it all. And that can only be possible because of all the support that I get from you all. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to honor you all by this time not naming my cities after you. Look, what I was thinking is this is a TSL map, so I'm going to keep the French names there just so you can see what the cities would be called. I'll kind of like imagine that you're like a mayor, a governor of each city. Now this is true start location Europe on Deity. What does that mean? Da 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 da. It's Gaul. Gaul is galling. Gaul is horrendous. It is horrible. Gaul is going to kill us. So I can't go for a scout immediately. I'm sorry, I can't. I have to go warrior first. Just so I've got some units, we do have to try and get those. And my warriors are going to kind of scout in a bit of a circle around. We need to see if we can go and find Brussels. Ugh, the Belgians. You know what? They seem to me dodgy French. Yes. I'll try and go for a religion. I think today my plan is going to be obviously taking over continental Europe. I'm leaving Britain alone. I'm leaving Africa alone. No, 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 no. It is not the Napoleonic way. No, instead I'm going to be stacking up the combat advantages. Why? Because I'm playing Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen. She has 1 extra level of diplomatic visibility with everyone. If you don't know about diplomatic visibility, it does a few things. It tells you stuff about what AI is doing. So if you've ever noticed, sometimes you can see what their cities are making, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can tell things about them generally, like their relationships with you. That's all to do with diplomatic visibility. Some things like open borders, embassies, that will all increase it, but I just get an extra level. Why is it also interesting? Well, every level of diplomatic visibility you have over an opponent, you get 3 extra combat strength, which doesn't sound like a lot, but this can stack, especially because I receive a 3 spy and an extra spy capacity with castles, and they all start with a 3 promotion. Now, why is this all good? Spies can spy on enemy nations. They gain 1 level of diplomatic visibility, so that would give me 2 plus 6 combat strength. Then, if I get 2 promotions, of which I've already got 1 of them, they will become an improved agent. What's it called? Like a proper agent. It escapes my mind, but that gives an extra level of diplomatic visibility, which would get me 3 levels up, which would be plus 9. Now, I'm also going to make sure we get some merchants, because there are a few we like, including Mary Catherine Goddard, not until the modern era, but another level of diplomatic visibility. That would take me to plus 12. Yeah, plus 12 combat strength. That easily negates the plus 4 that Deity is being given. What? You want more? Well, you can have more. Obviously, we'll throw in some great generals where we can. That's another plus 5 combat strength. And then if we go into the Civic Street and head all the way over to Reformed Church in the Renaissance era, we get to Wars of Religion. 4 extra combat strength if I find somebody who follows another religion. So yes, I'm going to be getting my own religion, and I'm not going to spread it. It's going to be mine. A French religion, a wonderful religion, full of snails and garlic. And what else do the French do? Can somebody help me with this? I'm English. I have no idea what the French do. Now, I think the chances of me finding Brussels before Gaul, very slim. Very slim. Yeah, no, it's worth a try. Okay, we're going to pull back. I almost want Gaul to find me as late as possible. Oh, no. I mean, I might as well see if I can find some goody hats. They're going to find me, and they're going to rush me with warriors. Let's face it, we know exactly what's going to happen here. Ooh, tribal village. Yum, 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 yum. Astrology is now within 5 turns. Now we're going to go to pottery to be able to boost currency because, you know, I've got that multiplayer meta in my head at the moment. I'm going to make my way down because, recon unit, nice. There are natural wonders at play. Now, the 2 warriors actually now have the option to kind of just stay around, but I'm going to go and see if I can find the Matterhorn. I'll warn you now, Saf's map is kind of like, it's rotated by like 45 degrees. So this won't be an exact Europe as you know it. It's very much focused on Rome. It's a really cool map, but just, you know, don't get too surprised if things are a little bit the wrong way around. I don't want to work that 3/3 tile. That is not a great tile. That 2/2 tile would have been good to work, but that's really far away. I could go and try and get this diamonds. No, I will give myself the extra production just from a 2/1 for now, but we do need better tiles, ideally. It's not good enough. No, you must obey the French. I shall have a complicated system of vassals. I've been playing EU5. I know all about the French. Aha. Now, I'm kind of tempted to leave that barb camp there because it gets in the way of Gaul. But equally, it will raid my poor city, which I don't want to deal with. So I'll go and put my warrior in the way. In fact, actually, I'm going to just bring this warrior back as much as I really want to scout. It's not worth it. I need to make sure I have army between me and Gaul because they will rush me. Don't you worry. They will rush me. It's just what Gaul does. He says moving his warrior away. Ursa, what is your problem? Why do you do one thing and say you're going to do the other? Look at all that tea. This is a really good second settle, actually. There's another geothermal fissure here. Access to the coast. Maybe I want to go and settle towards Gaul. There's tea over by Brussels. I could try and just fill in the space. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Line up the trader as soon as we can. Brussels is hopefully going to help us to defeat these spearmen. That would be nice. I'd like to get that promotion as soon as I can. Right, you just move here, okay? The Alps. I'll be honest with you, on this sort of map, I have no idea where the wonder is. We could be a little bit reversey-pursy, if I can find it. Are you around here? Where's the Matterhorn, people? I'm kind of going to go around there. I do want to find Gaul soon. Like, I don't want to leave it too long. Barb camp destroyed. Era score given. Gold. Military tradition. All the lovely boosts. It's fine. I wasn't going to build a holy site just yet anyway. It's important that I get this settler out first. There is Gaul. I will go and meet them. 107 military strength. Keep an eye on that. Love to sample hospitality. We will try and be friends with them for now. There is a point. There is a point I'm looking towards later. The Napoleonic point. Garde. Imperial. Why are these so exciting? Well, normally line infantry have 65 combat strength, which is very powerful. People sit on how powerful these are. No, Garde Imperial are stronger. They have 70. That's already 5 more. But what's this? 10 extra combat strength when fighting on my continent. Let's just have a look at the continent map. Oh, look, this is all Western Europe. That means it's all French. So this isn't 65 strength. This is 80 strength. And I'm thinking, hang on, 80 combat strength. Well, infantry infantry is only 75. We're almost the power of a full-blooded tank, and we're only using industrial era tech. This is wonderful. This is by far one of the most powerful unique units in the game, and I plan on going to war with it. So that is the point we're looking for. I'm not going to find this natural wonder, am I? Is it kind of hidden in here? Not sure. Writing is done. Let's go make that trade route as soon as we can. There are dyes over here. I mean, none of these locations are particularly good to settle, I will be honest with you, but maybe we go and settle those dyes. Oh, sorry, the diamonds, not the dyes, the diamonds. There's some decent tiles there. Gives me a city between Paris and Gaul, which means if Gaul does attack, which Gaul is likely to do, I'm not fighting in the capital. Ah, barbarians are coming from the other direction. What a lovely thing. And there's fire. Oh, this is good. None of this is owned by me at the moment. This will all be good, fertile French land. Yes, for things like wine and snails and cockerels. What else do the French make? I don't know. Geneva, thirst to meet them. Ah, we want to get that 15% science for as much of the game as we can, you know, until we go to war, until the war bit. Oh, Stonehenge is already gone. Turn 27, casual, love it. Yeah, we're going to annoy Gaul. It's the French way, bullying Gaul wherever we can. Could you please find this wonder for me? Where is it? Is it around here? I've played this map so many times. Why can I not remember where it is? This is embarrassing. Gone fast. Spread. Do it. Oh, I thought that would be a ton of extra yields. It wasn't. This is the problem. Oh, look at all of those stacking modifiers. Gaul strength, deity bonuses, support, and a unit that gets more powerful as my units get more powerful. We don't like it. No matter. We do what we can. We do what we must. And now he thinks my lands are peaceful and weak. I think that's just mean, okay? Right, I'm going to pull my warriors back. This is not going to be an easy settlement to defend, but defend it we must. Where is this? I honestly don't remember. I think it's round a bit more, isn't it? I should have just built the holy sites. At this point, I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe we just claim someone else's religion because there's no way we're getting feed the world in time. Okay, we're going to just ignore religion. I'm pivoting. This is a terrible play from me. We're adapting on the fly. We're regarding religion as the monarchy that I am guillotining. It is the French way. Why are you working this tile again? What is your problem? What is wrong with you, city? I don't even know anymore. Fine, go and work that. If you really want to work something, I just need a bit more production. Thank you. Second city, Marseille. So your job is kind of a defensive one. I do need more troops, more warriors all holding the line, and I might just beeline into archery soon enough. We'll get that trader going, get the internal routes flowing. This will be fine. This will be fine. I really need Geneva. Geneva would be a very useful pickup for me. Just a little bit of extra power behind my front lines. There's the currency boost. The only problem with Gaul as an opponent is the more warriors I stack on the front line, the stronger their troops get as well, because it's every adjacent troop gives them strength, not just their own troops, every troop. Bologna, 2 scientific city-states. We need to make sure we utilize that by a tile, make sure we're working this to try and get that Pantheon a little bit quicker. 2 turns away from a trade route, couple of turns, settler, then we'll get the commercial hubs up and running. There it is. Oh my goodness, that was painful. How bad is this? Yeah, I mean, like second religion, third religion, that'll go super quickly. There's only 1 left. Can't be doing that. No. Let's go find Venice, Hungary, Rome. Loads of people we could go and find. Oh, I kind of need more. And England is over here. Oh no, the old enemy. Currency, done. Let's think about this just a little bit. So we've got geothermal fissures scattered around. I do want to utilize that where possible. Commercial hubs, there's not a huge amount of places I can put these because I can't chop anything down just yet. But what I could do, in the longer run, is produce a little bit of a triangle. Does a dam work there? No, this isn't floodplain. I thought that was floodplain. That's floodplain though. There. Do you see? Okay. I mean, you know what this looks like, right? It's just a slightly wobbly spinner like that. Is that the best place to put this? I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, so I mean, this does work because then that'll be a commercial hub. Unless, do I want to keep the hills going? That is floodplain. That's going to wreck it a couple of times. If I put a government plaza on that tile there, commercial hub, and then this one can join in as well. Yeah, something like that. 1, 2, 3. That means we can go. There's no point painting this all out because resources are just going to appear and ruin this for me. But we're pinning it out just in case. Anyway, let's lock in the commercial hub. We'll get one of my warriors back to come and deal with this barbarian. Pantheon. Annoyingly, the production on marshes can't be claimed. It's not here. Divine Spark. What have we got? A lot of mines, a couple of plantations, lots of rivers. This is kind of why I was really tempted to go the religion, but even that's been taken. Wow, we are late on the Pantheon game here. here today. Fire Goddess could just give me faith right off the bat. It's not the most useful resource at the beginning of the game. Let's go City Patron Goddess. Just get a little bit of production on that first commercial hub. It saved 2 turns. Scales well into the late game. It's not the best choice, but it'll do. It'll do for now. Right. Will animal husbandry ruin anything for me? No, it won't. So let's get that first. Unlock the source of horse. We might get 1 or 2 around and about. Caesar, want to be your friend. I have Roman ambitions of my own, don't you know? Don't think we're going to go for a golden age. Might be tough. Might be tricky. Animal husbandry unlocked. Get urban planning in. Get it in. Settler card will go in soon. Geneva, come to our aid. Amani, go and sort them out. Thank you. Oh, Gaul's got archers already. Lovely. Ah, that makes me so happy. That really does. Right, source of horse. Gaul's got a load of horse. Not so much for me. Not so much for old Ursa. Yeah, no, French have no horses whatsoever. That's unfortunate. Venice. I'll make my way back through the Alps, see if we can find our way out. Gaul's already got walls up. What are you planning, Gaul? I thought we were going to be friends, you know? No? Don't want to be friends? Is that not cool? I could sell my diamonds for some decent gold to Gaul. Okay, let's do that, because then if Gaul declares war on me, you know, it all comes good. So that's fine. It helps us to get the market up just a little bit quicker. Would ironworking ruin my plans? Maybe there. So I can't get iron working just yet. Work on irrigation for a bit. Bologna, can I get through, please? Why this? Why are you doing this? This is really annoying. Thank you. Honestly. Now, Geneva's giving me 15% bonus science, but also visibility in this area, which is nice. Might keep me just a little more safe. Probably not. Just a little more. Right, I'm going to buy in that market, I think. Let's try and get these settlers out. We need a few of these. Quite a few, ideally. Craftsmanship, done. Settler card, in. And let's rush that settler through first. We need to expand out wide before we go too tall. Don't have a religion, building districts. No, 3 inquiry is always the way to go because we need to get quite a few boosts. I'll save irrigation just so that we can get that boost. Work on archery for a little bit. I don't want to finish archery because I would like some slingers. They're nice and cheap to build. There's state workforce. If I want to Armani tour anywhere, I can't. Until I get an envoy, we can't do that. That's fine. Keep Geneva on side. Geneva's handy. Geneva's just nice early game yields. Lazy and unworthy. Gaul. Such casual slander. What's going on? Who hurt you? Who hurt you and why? I'm the French. I've always been lovely to everyone. Don't mind me. Gaul has 6 cities already. They did get the settler pantheon, but that's worrying. Gaul's expansion unchecked could lead to big consequences for me down the line. Magnus, I would quite like you involved. Oh wow, loyalty in Marseille is very low. Only just neutral. Wow, you need to populate yourself and quickly. It's rather ridiculous. Blimey. And government plaza, let's just lock this in nice and quick as well. We wait for political philosophy. I'll get that settler to finish itself first, but then that's a nice second thing to get. Looking at the settler lands, settling in the floodplains isn't exactly what I would call a good option. I could go and settle geothermals. I'm looking for luxuries. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Maybe even the Alps over here. Go and work these dyes. 2 copies of dyes. Holds the mountain pass. I think that's not a bad settle defensively. We'll get 1 more over there. We hold the Gaul line pretty well. At least until Spain or Portugal comes and settles behind me. I finished archery. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Ursa, you fool. You take your eye off the prize immediately. What's going on? There is tea up there. Kind of just want to avoid a floodplain settle. You know what? If I settle across grassland hills, I could get a source of horse and stop England from settling. I'm going to settle there. Okay, it is on floodplain, but it gives me access to the tea, access to the horse, and gold underneath the city. I think that's not a bad settlement. It's probably a terrible settlement. It's probably the worst you've ever seen, but I don't mind. A few turns added to this. Let's go and settle over here. We'll meet England doing that. That's fine. We are, by the grace of God, Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, and soon, dare I say, the Empire. I irrationally hate this person, and I can't tell you why. Oh, it really gets your baguette. You know what I mean? -5. I think we can stomach a -5. I think we've got that. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a good go. The old Ursa attempt. Oh, wow. England actually have a scout on the mainland. What are you doing over here? Get your mitts off the continent. This isn't for you. This is not for you. England's in a golden age. That might explain why the loyalty is a little strong over here. Bologna's been defeated. Wow. Italian annexation under Rome? Harsh, but fair. Or you're buying Diplo favor. Nice. Okay, yes, I will sell that. My Diplo favor is meaningless to me. It is absolutely meaningless, and we're going to go oligarchy. Not because it's the best, but I need the +4 in the long run. We're stacking combat strength today. Urban planning. Discipline's good. Agogi? Yes, Agogi's a good idea. How's this? -8. Ouch. That's not good. All right, we'll settle it, and we'll see if we can hold it. That's going to be the trick. Bordeaux. The problem about this particular TSL map is none of the names exactly line up with where they should, but, you know, you just have to use your imagination. There's the market. Merchant points. I'd love this merchant. Extra trader at capacity by 1. He's one of the best ones. Lovely. I think I might put a harbor in this city. No, I don't think I will. I'm gonna go and see the cliffs of Dover. I think the population increase in Bordeaux will be enough to keep this loyal, but we'll move good old Magnus over if not. Cliffs of Dover. Hungary. I'm hungry for a continental empire, but you know, that's fine. I say that, I think Western Europe is where we're gonna stick. That's basically what we're gonna try and claim with our Grand Imperial. See how that goes. It may go well, may go terribly. I don't know. We'll see. My Alps fortress. Amboise. That's the loyalty here. -6 now. -1. -7. It's not good. See what, the luxuries may help because a lot of these cities are not happy. Why are you happy? Because the diamonds haven't been allocated here yet. Okay, but that's fine. But there are luxuries on the map now. I'm gonna start buying these. I trust England the least, so I'll give them the gold per turn and I'll pay the gold to Hungary. But that puts this on +2, which isn't helpful. This one will be +2. This is now +1. So that, yeah, that's loyal now. Okay, this is good. We just need to find one more luxury and I think we're happy. Whose religion is the one that I want? Catholicism. If that's Spain, we're in luck. Feed the World would be very happy. Very, very happy if we get that. Lovely. Magnus, there is surplus logistics. Now trade routes are going to be adding tons more food. Speaking of, we'll get this trader working quickly to boost the yields of the cities around. That would be very handy. 2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. Unbelievably, that is an important thing for me to do right now. Let's move the warriors into the cities to give them just a little bit more loyalty. I can't believe that card is actually useful this early in the game. That's slightly worrying. 230 strength for Gaul, by the way, and they've seized Geneva, which isn't very friendly of them. Hoping once they lose Armani here, it will be less tightly held, but not nice. Poland, 47 science. Yeah, just cool. Trying not to overthink that. That's okay. 41 strength for Gaul. Again, just trying not to overthink that. That's probably fine. This commercial hub. Finished. Get another settler out. I think we should probably look to mass settle as soon as we can. I should also rush feudalism as soon as I can as well. That would be handy. No, I think the market to get the trade routes out. Just a little bit more production. Germany. Nope, you don't have a luxury. I just need one more luxury. One more. I mean, everyone is kind of... No, actually, I need 2 more. Never mind. Change my mind. No settlers being made at the moment. Okay, general points. I just need a couple of early game great generals just in case Gaul decides to attack me. They might. Rome going for a few of these. They've already gone for 2 of them. Wow. Okay, maybe that's not a good choice then. Yeah, I should probably flip off that as soon as I can. That was a mistake. I should have checked that beforehand. Never mind. Portugal's family. No luxuries for you either. I bought a builder in the capital just so I could start getting a couple of mines, quarries, boosts. I need air escort. I must go golden next stage. I really, really would love to do that. Oh no. England. Bristol is not welcome. Oh dear. Yes, come visit my city, Spain. Oh, that annoys me. That irrationally annoys me. I think we're going to have to get a little bit continental on them. Can't believe that. Why would you do that? Why? No, don't do that to me. Okay, another trader. Paris. Warlord Spurring is very tempting right now. Could joint war with Gaul, you know? Maybe Gaul, the French-Gaul alliance against England? Could it be? Kind of really want Bristol. English influence in France is not to be tolerated. We know that. You know what? I'm going to let them settle just a little bit more. We'll take some more. Then we'll get good use out of the Warlord Sphere. And if we did do that, maybe heavy chariot or 2. We've got a Gogi in at the moment. We don't. I could put in maneuver on the next change. The heavy chariot or 2 would help massively to go and get Bristol. You know what I think? I think we're going to do it. I think we will. I don't think we need to tolerate this, especially not when it has tea. I mean, you can see why England settled that. It is tea. They were just like, they just homed in on it. They couldn't help it. They just went, tea, you say? Tea? 433 production on the internal route is already looking pretty tasty. You know what? Bronze working. Let's find the iron, get some swordsmen together. Oh, that's a good trade. Loads of gold now. Nice. I'll celebrate by taking Geneva back. Trader. Okay, purchased that. That's looking lovely. Get these walls up just in case Gaul gets any ideas. I think I can probably make friends with them with a joint war. They're pretty receptive to that sort of shenanigan. Oi, where did you even come from? Oh, I don't even know, but this is annoying. Gaul, if you attack me now with catapults, I'm going to be very annoyed. I will be very annoyed, I promise you. We need to distract him. Hang on. I'm trading with Germany. Joint war against Germany. Accept. Okay, this will trigger grievances, but now he has a target on the other side of him. Go and fight Germany. Okay, cool. Also, Poland. Do you want to fight Germany? No. It's like, how much chaos can I cause? Oh, Hungary will join. Okay, that's good. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get him off my back. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Shenanigans. No! What did you just pillage? The trade route. I hate you so much, Barbarian. Why? Why do you insist upon doing that? That's so annoying. Okay, let's buy myself a heavy chariot there and a heavy chariot here. Should be able to afford that one. Like so. Which one was pillaged? The one from Marseille. Okay, we'll get that going back again. 220 gold that cost. Oh, it's too much. Are you gonna pillage? Yes, you're gonna pillage. I dislike you so much. I really do. Anyway, we got the kill. At what cost? I don't even know. At too high a cost. Warrior monks in Poland. Wow. If only we could get them involved. That would be hilarious. Did I get any iron? Please say I had iron. There is it around. Okay, there is some iron. I could trade with Gaul, I guess. If I settle this city, that would be worth some. Okay, we'll go and get iron working. What's England's religion? Choral music? Rubbish. Will Gaul make another joint war with me? No. So I've unfortunately lost that with England. That's annoying. Might just have to surprise war here. Fine. I was thinking, do I denounce? I didn't denounce. I regret not denouncing. Never mind. We've got 3 heavy chariots, a bunch of warriors. We should have enough here. I hope. Only time will tell. Okay, Gaul joins in on this war. Lovely. As does Portugal. That is amazing. That means that hopefully Victoria will be cut off from the sea. We hope anyway. We're going to have a few people denouncing us now. Lots of grievances in this early stage of the game. You're at war with the same person. What are you getting annoyed about, Spain? But look, we can't stand for this. You can't expect me to stand for this. You know that's not how this works. The good thing about Bristol, not settled on the coast. So no galleys can get in here to ruin this for me once I get the victory. We also have the +3 intel on England, which is fantastic. So we'll just move our troops around. I want to try and get this siege done. There we go. There's the siege. It means if I do damage to Bristol, it now can't heal. We're going to do some damage to me, but for once I have the stronger army. Spain is not Catholicism. It's Portugal. They have divine inspiration. That again is a terrible religion. I don't like that. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think taking this city is going to be that tricky. Luckily. Attack. Bristol's mine. And with it, some more tea and a friendship with Portugal. Hey, I'll take it. And with Gaul, do we make the forbidden Gaul friendship? I will until I betray them later. That means we can set up economically and not worry about an incursion from the north. That is brilliant news. So Bristol remains there. It's just a sore sight, but we'll take it anyway. I'm just going to buy in a trader just so we can get the yields up and going nice and quickly. I think another commercial hub makes perfect sense in this situation. The economic build, eh? Look at me go. That is 4 trader-its and medieval fairs boosted. We need 1 more era score, otherwise we're going Dark Age, and I'm not entirely sure Dark Age is where I want to be. So here's an alternative. This is what I would call a bad idea, right? But we like bad ideas. What if I deliberately go into a Dark Age? Then, I mean, obviously it's not great, but it means I'm setting up for Renaissance Heroic, and Renaissance Heroic means, you know, that we could be doing some of this. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let me think about it. Like, I mean, I might stumble into it accidentally, I'll be honest. See how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I knew that was going to happen. My trade route got pillaged immediately as soon as I set it up. There's the farm getting pillaged. This game has been a really weird one. In some ways, it's gone very well, and in other ways, really not well at all. We have iron working. Now to apprenticeship. Still haven't got a pasture. Man, we've missed out on a lot of boosts. I'm ring rusty. I think that's what it is. But yeah, industrial zones would be a good second district. Need to get ready for feudalism in a bit. Well, we've done it. There's no going back now. Let's see how bad the loyalty situation is, given how many frontier cities I've got. Bordeaux, not good. Ambrose, not good. Okay. At least Bristol's loyal. And Marseille. Gaul being in a golden age does not help matters. Fine. Let's go again for free inquiry. Seeing as I missed so many, hopefully there's loads of points on the table for later. So we have to hit the golden age now. It's non-negotiable. It has to happen. And I need a couple more governors, I think. Obviously, Bordeaux is really struggling at the moment. Ambrose is as well. 5 population. We're unlikely to get a huge amount more from this location as well. We're at the housing capacity. Might be some other stuff we can do to push this forward. I mean, isolationism, can't train new settlers is the problem. I need to settle. Like, this is not the time to be doing that. As tempting as it is. And there's not a lot better, really. Okay, we'll change the government as soon as we've got the legacy card, but for now, this is going to have to do. Once we get to feudalism, I feel like the options here will be a lot more. England is invading with a large land army. Not going to do very well. City centers and trade routes for me. Yes, and yes. Okay, people might actually send me traders, which is cool. Brussels is nice. It's giving me 6 gold per turn. I like that. Making that settler has made the situation worse. Okay, right. Well, we need to settle as close by as we can. Send you over here to try and move a little bit of loyalty through. Oh, interesting. Another English settler. Okay, that's a military emergency. That's unfortunately likely to go through. Let's see who jumped on it. England and Spain. I didn't want Spain to be involved in that war, but not Germany. I'm still trying to make peace with Germany. Germany's just being awkward, but they will be less awkward eventually. England can't settle. So this is effectively a settler that could be trapped, which is very nice. Now, -2 combat strength from emergency is not nice here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But the rest of my troops are pretty powerful. I think we're okay. Spearmen getting all that combat strength against cavalry is a little annoying, I won't lie. Feudalism will solve all of my problems, probably. I could get melee units getting attack power. It's not a bad shout, actually. Trade route for Geneva, Pingala into Ambrose. Okay, that is now relatively loyal. I say relatively as if, like, in some way that's going to help matters. It probably won't. Did I mention, by the way, that Venice was captured as well? Wow. Caesar's really going for it. I mean, I approve. I do approve. It's annoying, but I do approve. People are just going to be denouncing me left, right, and center. Look, if I need to get denounced in order to get the English off the continent, I'll do it. Actually, that's a useful merchant. Is there anything we can claim? Anything that would help this game? I mean, this die got taken before I could buy it, which is slightly annoying. Any resources? Maybe those whales over there, the amber, iron. Well, I'm going to pick that up anyway. Right, actually, let's start with this iron. That is a useful thing. All Vixter, not going to make peace, unfortunately, until this emergency's over. Alas. Germany will, though. Okay, cool. So we've got at least one more trading partner for a bit. Can actually give me some tobacco before he realizes he hates me. Excellent. I found the edge of the map, I think, as well. And that'll come in handy later when I need the era score. Don't know where the settler's going, but it's doing it unescorted, which is something I love. I am all about that life. Let's do more of that, please. Yes. If you come into my land, there are units sort of hiding everywhere. I really approve of this. I'm going to leave that settler for 7 turns. I need the builder here. The builder is essential. I have no economy to be messing around with anything like this. Just to put it in perspective, 6 cities for Spain, 6 for Portugal, 6 for Germany, 5 for Poland, 8 for Hungary, 3 for England, 7 for Rome, 8 for Gaul, 5 for me. So we are tail end of the pack, I think, at the very best. Oh, are you just delivering this to Paris? Why would you do that? I think this is like an advanced form of war reparations to me. They're like, oh, sorry for calling the emergency. We really do apologize for that. Here's a settler. Okay, sure. You gotta love the AI sometimes. You really do. Bless them. Absolutely bless them. So this is, bam, an extra tile with some strategics. Let's look for some other ones that would be useful. Source of horse. This tobacco. Actually, that tobacco could be a really good pickup. Let's go for grab that. Would you go away from Geneva? Okay, I'm at war. Doesn't matter right now, but they're my friend. I made friends with them first. You know what, actually, if Geneva's gonna be awkward for a while and we've got a war, I'm moving Armani to Bordeaux. There you go. That sorts the happiness out. There has been no production in this city for a long time. Look at that. Minus 50% disloyal. We don't have to deal with that. Not today. Not at this time of year. I kill that warrior. We just got to keep this landmass safe so I can send my traders back out. I really don't want them pillaged again. I guess if we've got more time than I thought, maybe we look to other settlements. There's a geothermal fissure there, which makes that a very nice city spot for me. Looks like Spain is settling in that direction. Might go through the Alps. That's actually quite a long way away. Unless I have Geneva on side, maybe something over here. I'm not so keen on that spot. We'll work that out. Yeah, okay, let's just move the settler. Let's see if we can pick up that spot. Hopefully Geneva won't declare war on me. That'd be awkward if they did. Unescorted settlers. I do this so that you don't have to. Can't believe we got a 3 settler. A 3 city and a 3 settler. This is wonderful. England has been my biggest supporter this entire game. It's like they know. They know that they're supposed to be a French puppet nation. Oh, that causes me pain to say that. Oh dear. Catapult. Okay. Annoying, but that's not likely to do any damage as long as I've got heavy chariots kicking around. I'm kind of looking out for now is whether or not Spain have units just lurking. I don't want to have to deal with lurkers. Trade routes to city-states give me faith, but Ibn Fadlan is exactly who I would like right now. That was just a disembark attack with a warrior that killed itself. I don't know why you would do that, England, but I'm glad you did. Oh, that's a regular barbarian horseman. It's a little bit tougher. I don't like that. This catapult is very much just landed itself in a whole host of trouble here. Don't move there. That's a terrible place to move. Marseille. Oh, finishing that settler has not done wonders to the loyalty of this area. Never mind. We'll work that out in a bit. Let's not worry about that right now. Yeah, making these settlers, maybe a bad idea. Oh, these barbarians are pretty aggressive. Okay, I'm not going to be settling in that direction then. Might have to think about a bit of a pivot here. I'm going to use this merchant to kind of pull the unit away. It's going to want to attack that merchant and try and pivot over in this direction. But that's harsh. I'm going to need to send reinforcements in pretty quickly to come and clean this up. Wait one more turn before settling and we'll get a 3 builder. Okay, the horseman did get distracted. Just need to continue moving units around in such a way as to kind of distract and confuse. Do we need another governor with loyalty? Maybe. I don't know. Can we hold it as it is? The cities really do need just a touch more loyalty. I mean, Victor might be useful. So having my own religion would have been better, but get some more cities behind the lines. That should help. No, I'm going to stick to my guns. Connoisseur, Pingala, in you go. Get some culture in now. And the 6th city. I could wait for feudalism. I'm not going to. Lyon. I get this luxury. There's 2 around in the immediate area. I'm going to need both of them, please. That's +4 campus there immediately. Oh, there's lots of good stuff. I think a city-state is just declared on me. Cardiff. Okay, that's fine. Cardiff is ages away. If we got tobacco in, we do. Okay, that means we can sell it, and I desperately need the gold. Yes. That means I can now get a market up the trade routes again, keep these internal routes coming along. Here is city number 7. Habam. Rem. You have iron. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Gonna clear that marsh, and that'll be some really good loyalty just behind the scenes. This is looking like a much better France now, isn't it? Lovely stuff. I think I can get 3 mines. Should be able to do that if I was a competent player. So let's go for mathematics. Competency. Now there's a question. Am I competent at this game? Probably not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the usual trick of leaving the builders at 1 turn, and then we'll feudalism our way through this stage of the game. We went past turn 100, by the way, and yeah, that wasn't great. Horseman. Oh, we're taking damage. This is not good. These barbarians are honestly worse than the English. City number 8. Ruin is what I feel I'm in. All right, Zoof. We know how this goes. Get this population up and running as quick as you can, please. I need everyone on their best behavior. Okay, the loyalty is helping now. I have a bit more pressure from behind the scenes, and that is helping. I just need to keep the population increasing. It'll only get better from here. Oh, is this skirmisher? The skirmisher is the annoying one. But that horseman is better. It's going to go and kill my trader. Again, maybe army. Maybe army is now what I need to do. Just get some warriors, or archers, I should say. Maybe spearmen would be a pretty good idea. If it's not the barbarians that kill me, catapult will. Maybe actually they're going to fight the catapult. No, they'll kill the trader. Rubbish. You hide over here. You hide in there. Maybe they'll fight each other for a bit. That'd be fun. I encourage that sort of behavior. That would be really funny. At least I can move the trader to one of my other cities now. So it's not the worst thing in the world. world. Right, the barbarians are just going to kill themselves on my city. Actually, that's not a bad result. I'll take that. Means they're not killing me on other things. That's the third mine. There's apprenticeship. Oh, amazing. Right, engineering. That would be amazing to see. Yeah, we really would love some industrial zones. Ah, whoops. I finished a builder. Don't do that. That was the one thing I didn't want to do. Never mind. Positive loyalty. We hit the point. Positive loyalty. Yes. Ah, stabilized in a dark age. Difficult to do, but worth it when you get there. It's always worth checking with people that have denounced you. They often do trade with you if they're desperate enough. Caesar is desperate enough. Take advantage of his weakness. That's what I say. Okay, lots of barbarians, but I think I might be able to just sort of manipulate a city just out here if I'm careful. Or maybe not. There's a Spanish swordsman. It's going to make that a little bit tricky. I really want to be fighting the Spanish. So far, we haven't shared a border with them. They haven't been too concerned with me. But if I settle up to them, well, the chances are they will change their opinion of me pretty quickly. Okay, so I can change government now if I want to. I think I do, just for a little bit of economy. We've got the legacy cards we want. Is this the time to switch over to domestic trade routes? It almost is. I just need to settle this city. Oh, there's iron over there. Okay, that's really good. Head over there, try and settle. So we're going to get the isolationism card in pretty quickly, but for now, we don't need the settler card. I do need the builder's card. We'll take the production, take the extra 10 gold per turn, and the first envoy counts as 2. I do have an envoy saved up. Brussels, Cardiff, put it into Cardiff. It's actually not being protected very well at all. I'll take that. That's awesome. Now we finished the builders. They're all ready to go. They're all ready to get chopped out. So chop them out. We shall. Do I want monarchy or merchant republic? Really going to build a navy. I think monarchy is the right way to go. Let's head in that direction roughly. I think Spain is going to ruin my day here. No, don't do it, Spain. Don't settle. That would be annoying if they did that. Blimey. We don't want a military emergency against Gaul there, my friends. Trade route capacity increases by 1. I do have a single trade route to a city-state, which is, okay, useful. Traders in. We're almost at that point. Dark Age can come and rescue us, which I'm really looking forward to. We need rescuing, and we're starting to industrialize now. Aqueducts, industrial zones, all of the good stuff. Phoenicia with 100 science. There's a few of them here. Hello there. That's everyone. First to meet all civilizations. Hey, I will take that. That's really good. Oh, and you're kidding me. They didn't settle. That's unfortunate because I just did. Bologna. See what I mean about the long nameplates? It was going to happen at some point. And so it did. Come on, I need to actually rush walls in on this one. Let's go chop those out. Post haste. Oh, Dido, I love you. Yes. Flooded land, rebuilt. Era score. That puts us up to the normal age. I think golden age is still on the cards. We just have to believe. Can you believe? Do you believe? You need to believe more. Believe harder. Anyone getting industrial points? Oh, they are. Nah, that's annoying. I will keep an eye out for that. Really want people to be getting too many of those. That's +4 campus. That's worth a bit of era score right there. Lovely. Chop that out. Okay, England is beginning to pepper swarm with a few... Okay, that's a man at arms. That's not good. Right, I've now got my panic on. Okay, right. Okay, let's think about this. Me no like that as an option. I really wanted to put limes in order to cut walls out. Maybe I've still got time to do that. Let's annoy England by just flipping Cardiff, which isn't going to give me visibility, annoyingly, because I've been at war with them. I still hate the fact that bug exists. It's really annoying. Never mind. Do we change governments again? Be very much flipping back to something that I'd already have. I think the city could be a bit better with a man at arms of my own. So let's do that. 47. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I just need to get that trader out of difficulty. Please don't kill that one. Urban planning is really good. I can get rid of the 10 gold per turn, get isolationism in. So the domestic trader, it's a 2 food, 2 production, not making any settlers anyway. 6 food, 5 production trade route now is amazing. Yeah, perfect. 7 trade routes up and running. Looking good. Looking really good. Now let's get the knights. That's a nice upgrade. I like that upgrade. We want some more resources. I'll sell resources to anyone. All you need to do is trade with me. I am like the worst person because I will literally trade with anyone as long as you give me what I want. People's denouncements are running out, so I'm just opening borders up, asking them to join in with my wars. We're just forming more and more of a coalition. Me against the evil world of England. You see, look, Phoenicia's in. Phoenicia just gets it. At least I've got better defenses up now. This makes me happy. I got some warrior done. No. Okay. That trader then doesn't need to go from that city. That would just be an instant kill. We don't want that. Okay, I can't settle this city at the moment because of isolationism, which is in, but that's fine. We're gaining a lot of power from it. There are the walls. Finished. Lovely. Ready to go. That means that man-at-arms can now officially go away. Friendship. Again, with Gaul. Friendship. Until I have my Garde Imperial, I just don't think it's worth the fight. Is that the man-at-arms killed? It is. That's a result. More markets in. That means we've got more opportunities to get people like Marco Polo. Oh, hello. That's an army. Okay, we don't like that. Build a bit of more defensive force. Stop Bologna being taken. Isolationism is gone for a second so that I can settle this. Okay, 11 cities. For now, that's fine. We don't need any more. We can focus. Focus inward. Inward focus is fine. I like how England is going for Paris and not Bristol. Okay, it is my capital, I get that, but you do know where the emergency is based, right? There is a reason that you declared war on me in the first place. Do you remember that reason? Do we need to have a word about that reason? Not that I'm complaining. Is that a settler? Oh, come now. Oh, Spain. Spain. The rain in Spain gives settlers a gain. That's a good-looking commercial hub. Era-listic deliciousness. Oh, this farm is cursed. And then this dam will be totally useless once I actually finish it. I'm just calling it now. Can I go and snipe this settler quickly? Hope I can. That would be rather entertaining. This one's annoying. I moved my builder out to chop out an archer and then just I didn't get the movement quite right. I thought the knight wouldn't be able to grab it. That's a proper just adding up error. I looked at the unit and everything and was like, will this work? No, I'll be fine. I was not fine. I was not fine at all. Wow, that took a lot of population from my capital. I've just realized 2 population lost. How? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Don't run away. Don't run away. That's really annoying. So that's a fine looking campus. A beautiful looking campus. Lots of era score from finishing that, which is good. Theology finished. So we'll get isolationism back in. It's a fun thing. These trade routes are still good. Yeah, 6 food and 5 production. They're only going to get better as well. Oh, I got the trade route. Oh, just a turn too late. Scientific. And let's vote in. I think is it Judaism that has feed the world? No, it's Catholicism. Don't really care about the World Congress otherwise. Yes, and we got 2 points from it though. Nice. The emergency must be almost over. It is. Oh yeah, I didn't quite get the trade route down in time. That's really annoying. Never mind. Stirrups done. Mathematics, let's just finish that so that my capital can get an extra district down. You know, we're not a million miles off Garde Imperial now. It's going to take me a little while to get it, but not as long as you'd think. Not as long as you'd think. There we go. Lots of era score. Golden Age, Heroic Age, whatever you want to call it, it is mine. Okay, the peace deals will start to flood in now. They don't know it yet, but they will. How much war weariness have I got? That is a good question. -1. I reckon England has a lot more than me. I mean, it was a random war. Oh no, the settler's been caught by Spain. Oh well, we tried. Let's find the Niter. Well, we need to place a lot of districts down before that happens, ideally. Otherwise, this might be a bit awkward when the Niter invariably ruins my plans for like the 700th game in a row. This is just another episode in Ursa refuses to learn from the mistakes he makes every game. I know you love it. I know you love this show. It's the same show you tune into every week. Told you. You're gonna give me a book. Yeah, go on, man. Done. I'll take your book. Peace with England. Don't settle on the continent again. You've been warned. Spain, a little bit of war reparation as well. Perfect. We have peace with everyone. This will be a new era of love and peace and happiness. I would appreciate it if people stopped denouncing me. My warring days are behind me. I promise. Maybe. Possibly. Portugal snagged it. Okay, at least it was my friend. That's not too bad. Locking in districts. There you go. Before anyone panics, districts have been locked in, by and large. Did the merchant I want get bought? Oh, it did. Germany. Oh, that was an extra trade route. Okay, I'll take the governor title. That's not too bad, but my eye off the ball there. Took my eye off the ball, and that's what happens. Just get sniped right from under me. Oh, a lot of Germany's in Western Europe. Just saying. I just made a farm and it flooded again. I kid you not, I think this tile is cursed. The builder was still stood on it. That's how fresh it was. That's how ridiculous this situation is. Oh, finally got another market. There we go. Trader, it's back up and running. Here's hoping for niter for days. Days and days and days worth of niter. That's what we're looking for. Come on, give it to me. And no, none in my land. I mean, I have the joint most cities in the game. Luckily, that's right by me. This is right by me. Expensive, but okay. Avignon, Pally, yeah, this is the place. That's the place for Niter. We need to hold on to that. That is Fort Niter. Free to play. Anyone wants to get involved, they can. You know, it boggles my mind. It honestly boggles my mind that games like that you don't pay any money for can somehow make tons of money. Microtransactions, I tell you. It's stronger than compound interest in terms of forces of the galaxy. Probably the strongest force of nature that we know. I don't have an armory. We'll get the musket and then we're going to head towards Garde Imperial. We have not unlocked the university, which I probably should do because of my interest in Geneva. We also haven't really started building campuses other than in Ambrose. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that in a bit. Niter. Build a big stockpile of it, please. Lovely. Is that an ironclad? Okay, England has an ironclad. I'm not going to ask. I assume it's because of an admiral, but I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to say, okay, you want to have an ironclad? You can have an ironclad. That's not going to keep me up at night, I promise. I'm going to lay at night just wondering, worrying, why have you got an ironclad? No, this is perfectly fine news. I don't mind this at all. Aha! Heroic Renaissance. This is the glorious age indeed. I lose my, my really cool internal trade routes, which I did like. That was good fun. I'll take a little bit of gold instead. But until then, what can we get? Reformer coinage is not helpful. Hicksong Dracones, not helpful. Exodus, not helpful. Monumentality, relatively helpful. So, honestly, that was the worst golden age I think I've had in a while. Worst heroic age, anyway. That gives me basically nothing because I don't really want to settle outside of Western Europe. I guess I could settle in Southern Europe, but this whole playthrough is just for a continental system that basically means that I own the entirety of Western Europe. Well, look, internal routes are going to be not as important soon. I am going to start flipping those external eventually. So, Reformer coinage is fine. Hicksong Dracones, fine. Monumentality. I mean, Exodus is just not worth it. We'll get the other three. It's a process of elimination of what's the least helpful for me. And that is the answer. But yeah, I wish that had been better. I won't lie. That could have been a lot better for me. Oh, I love the movement speed of Monumentality. That's my favorite bit of the entire thing. We're going to start making some campuses now. Just realized I think I need more warriors, which I can't build as long as I've got iron. So here's the question. Can I sell all of my iron? I think I can, Yeah, now does that give me the option to get a warrior? Yes, it does. And why do I need more warriors? Well, they upgrade cheaply into Garde Imperial later. Who do I think I'm going to attack first? I'm very, very tempted to say Gaul. As ridiculous as that might sound, they've been my friend this entire time. I mean, it's either that or Spain. Oh, England. You're going to settle on France again? You do that. You see how that works for you. We haven't played this game before, England tries to settle on France. Let's just see how that goes for you, huh? You try. You just have a try, mess around, find out. How about that? But yeah, okay. I think warriors. We're gonna just make sure that we've got a bunch of them, so that when we do go to war, we can just smash through anything. Portugal, Spain, Gaul, Germany. They're the ones that I can't be friends with in the long run. Everyone else probably can get away with. Thing I really like about warriors: no maintenance cost. No maintenance cost whatsoever. Industrial zone. Oh yeah, French industrialization. It's like regular European industrialization, but there's a lot more strikes. Amsterdam. Oh wow, Gaul took out the Netherlands really early on. That's so funny. I say funny. Maybe funny is the wrong word here. It entertains me at any rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 warriors enough? I mean, at some point I'm not going to be able to afford all of the upgrades. Dunno. We'll see. Divine right? Always on the left of my government. Serfdom. Caravassaries. Yeah, that's looking good. Pop in equestrian orders for the extra gold per turn. Retainers for the extra happiness. Don't have the upgrade cards just yet. Urban planning will do for now. There's the boost to castles, which I'm very much looking forward to because I would like my spy. I mean, the yields are doing okay. We are now starting to build a few campuses here and there. There's mainly commercial hubs and industrial zones. Yeah, England really does have a navy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Urso. It's fine. So where do my trade routes want to go now? That is a very good question because I believe all of my really good internal trade routes are now gone. Yeah, so trading with Gaul obviously is always a good thing. I could start trading with Geneva, make Geneva into a bit of a hub. Not a bad shout. Or I could make an ally out of somebody like Caesar. Caesar likes flattening Gaul. Yeah, a French-Italian alliance. What could go wrong with that? Nothing. Friendship. Okay, let's start sending trade routes to Rome. How do we do that? I physically don't have any that could stretch that far. I could maybe stretch to this Carthaginian city, either from Marseille. Actually, they're from all of them. Ah, okay. What about from Paris? No. Got to be from Rome. Off you go. That will build a road, and hopefully that will open up trade routes to Rome. All roads must lead to Rome eventually. The sooner we learn this, the better and easier it will be for me, for all of us. Troops are merely passing by. Don't worry about it, Gaul. We're friends. Nothing bad ever happens to friends. Friends never stopped airing. Joey, Rachel, Chandler, they're all still there. Just floating around in the ether of the internet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good road. Let's get that road. Oh, actually, the road is being built in the other direction. I didn't need to do that. That's being built for me. Cool. Oh, well, better to be overcautious. Guilds. Okay, there is craftsman. Huge production spike in my nation, and then town charters for a huge gold spike. Lovely stuff. Grants 3 envoys of a city-state. Ooh, I like that one. I can use that on Geneva. Get them on side again. Victor, we're going to need somebody that's going to help me to make an army. If you go to Rem, the creme of the crop. There's wars of religion. I don't have a unified religion in my lands, I don't think. Oh, I do. Taoism. Spain's religion. Interesting. Interesting. Other people might find that I have a little bit of combat strength there. Gaul, unfortunately, does follow the same religion. Yeah, so that's not going to be very helpful. Fine. Diplomatic service. Machiavellism. I need to unlock Civ 7 as soon as I can. Look at this, by the way. Commercial hubs all the way down. Beautiful. So Castles has unlocked the free Great Spy. I say Great Spy. It's not literally a great spy, but it is a promoted one. We need to do something that lets me level them up as quickly as possible. I think maybe siphon funds would be the easiest, but if I was to travel to somewhere like, for instance, Berlin, 37% boost, Ulm, 50% boost, 50%, 37. Yeah, fund stealing is easier. So let's go for siphon funds. Tell you what, maybe I want to grab another religion here. Portugal's feed the world religion. I don't have any Catholicism hanging around, but that's the one I would like to adopt. I might deliberately see if I can grab it. Maybe if I go and conquer Portugal, maybe that's where we go first. Maybe we go down to Portugal. Feels harsh, but you know, most good plans do. Gunpowder. Now to machinery and to printing. I don't have the archery boost, which surprises me. Right, rephrase that. It doesn't surprise me because it's the sort of thing that I would always miss. Okay, there's machinery. Done. We need to go and steal somewhere with lots and lots of gold. Oh, Gaul is by far the most. Okay, off you go. Did I mention that I've got Liang in my city? I've got Liang in my city. I like making Liang in a city. Build a production time. Just scouting where Western Europe ends and where everything else begins. Gaul cavalry. Slightly worrying. That does mean that Gaul is already on military science. All right, well, I think that might be the case. Maybe it's Spain we go for first. I don't know. What's Spain's science like? I'm on 22. Gaul is on 32. Spain is on 31. They're about the same. Okay, that's fine. Now you'd be thinking Grandmaster's Chapel is the best of the second age plazas. And yeah, you're right. But no, intelligence agency is what we've got to do today because we're playing spying. Did I mention why we're doing this? You know what? I don't think I actually did. This is the HUZZAH Discord where every month we have Civ of the Month with challenges where you can earn XP by submitting games. And I kind of wanted to have a go at this. There's a few things we're trying to do in this game. Build Eiffel Tower and Mont Saint-Michel. It says build or control. Note the or control bit. Have top secret access with 5 civilizations in one game at once. We shall do that very easily. Win as Catherine de Medici. Build an intelligence agency, hence why we need to do that. Create 5 chateaux in one city with wine. I forgot to do that. Have a chateau completely surrounded by wonders. Yeah, right. Achieve victory for us. We'll do what we can. There's no way I'm getting a chateau completely surrounded by wonders. What ridiculousness. This is a game where we are being Napoleon. Napoleon has no time for wonders. He has only time for military success. Actually, that could be total rubbish. I don't want to speak for Napoleon. The latter could be useful if I want to spend my faith, which I kind of do, but I've been saving for things like settlers. I just bought one. I'm going to move you down to the coast. I'm going to get into the Mediterranean. Do a bit of scouting. There are Renaissance walls up everywhere, by the way. Just be prepared for that. There's a lot of Renaissance walls in Gaul's land. I'm thinking more and more that Spain is the way to go here. The pain in Spain stays mostly on the plain. Do I have a full roadway all the way home? I kind of do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, army, start making your way in this direction. I think I might have an alliance, you know. Do you like Germany? No. Spain? No. Gaul? No. You're perfect as a military ally. No, you don't want to be Van Cultural ally. Research, economic. Go research for now. But yeah, now we've got an alliance. There is diplomatic service boosted. And Hungary. Hungary is the sort of person. Oh, you really don't like a lot of people. Make you the military ally. Yes. Alliances. That helps. That helps a lot. Barcelona. I'd set up a quick, cheeky trade route there. Not because it's going to give me any yields, more it'll just build a road in that direction. Howdy, 10 population. Wow, that took a while to get there. Spy production, spy operations take less time. Something like Machiavellianism, we're going to be keeping in the government pretty much all game. No matters. Oh, actually, 14 gold. That's pretty good. At any point, Gaul will invite me into a joint war with Spain. It means I can bypass the usual grievances, which is nice. We'll remember that and we'll jump in on that in a bit. Ooh, Dido, you'll be a good ally. You're ages away. Actually, I realize you're probably not ages away. No, you're right there, aren't you? Okay, maybe we're going to call that the edge of Italy. It definitely is France. Okay, we might have to go and get that in a bit, but we'll get there in a bit. Worry about that later. We've got bigger Spanish fish to fry. Cordoba. How dare you? I was just on my way down there. Oh, that's so annoying. Fine. Go and settle this coast. I'm not going to get my Hicksonk Dracones boost, annoyingly, but never mind. 84%. We're going to give it a go. In theory, that's an easy win. Especially with France. We're supposed to be really good at this whole spying thing. I should have waited for the intelligence agency. Yeah, okay, hang on. Cancel mission. Abort. We'll build a network and then we'll do it and we'll have almost like 100% chance to do this. Yeah, okay. I think that makes more sense. Annoyingly. I worry that Spain is mostly southern Europe. I don't remember this map. I think I need to do some scouting here. I'll send a boat round. We'll go and investigate that. You know, at least Cordoba, at the very minimum, that can be taken. Embassy in Portugal. This will be the test. It is southern Europe. Okay, Portugal, I'll allow you to be a friend against the Spanish. Let's do it. Religious alliance. This will encourage you to feed the world to me. Printing. +1 level of visibility. That's +6. Actually, that's quite reassuring. That means Spain probably, I say probably, doesn't have printing, which won't last long, but we'll try that for size. I honestly didn't think I'd be settling again, but here we are. Have I unlocked harbors? No, I haven't. Haven't even unlocked sailing. Yeah, I probably should do that. All right, sort it out quickly. There are whales for me there. +5 campus. Of course it is. Get our science up, people. We've got sciencing to do. Important science business. Our favorite floodplain strikes again. Don't worry, it'll disappear by the time we attack. Victor, garrison commander. 1 more promotion. We'll be able to buy units with an instant level, which is really quite nice. My first boat, just a galley. But this one is mainly to prove that the world is, well, not round, and to go around and see where the border with the continents splits. Oh, more trade routes to me, please. And I would love fewer grievances for a bit. Don't ask why. Don't ask, okay? Just no. Oh, Gaul gets more. Oh, I could have thrown more votes in on that one. Ah, I chose to save my Diplo favor. What a fool. What a fool I was. Embracia, through promotion. When I buy a unit, 2 trebuchets, I think is what I need. There's the first one. We'll go to siege tactics. Kill a unit with the knight is something I would quite like to do as well. Before the barbarians were killed. I need that great general that Boudica that reveals the barbarians on the map. That would have been really handy. Second, spy. Counter spies of 2 levels, more experienced. We're counter spying all city districts are defended. We'll go for 2 levels more experience and just work the capital. Another English. Settler. It's good to know there's always more. Seville is on my continent, everyone. Oh, what a shame. What a shame for all involved that aren't me. Internal trade routes are now even better. 5 food, 5 production. Very good indeed. Oh, I've got Portugal's religion. Catholicism. Yes, this is feed the world. Okay, right. That changes my plans ever so slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the letter, which explores most of the Mediterranean. Oh my lord. I mean, Rome hasn't done a very good job of settling. Carthage is looking pretty good. Phoenicia is doing well. Right, that allows me to spend my faith a little bit, which means I can go ancient walls, just buy those in. Unfortunately, I placed the harbor. I was going to go straight into holy site on that one. That was a mistake. Okay, never mind, but we can go monument still. Buying in walls. It'll provide me with 3 housing. Lovely. And trade routes to my own cities. Gain gold for specialty districts at the destination. That's 2 gold on every single internal route. Lovely stuff. 2 trebuchets. I'm going to take a few of these into town. Oh, there goes Catholicism. The apostle was killed unceremoniously. Ow, more flooding. Ouch. How about the floods just all calm down a bit? How do we feel about that? Natural philosophy, get that into the government now. A little bit less gold, a little bit more science. We are starting to catch back up with the pack now, which is great stuff. Circumnavigated globe. Nope, we're not the first to do it, but we're the most handsome to do it. That's what you need to remember. 90% chance, I think that's the most it goes to. We need 1 spy promotion. 3rd spy. The spies in home territory, all my spies operate at +1 level. All right, it means we've got 2 spies in home territory, but that is, well, useful. Lovely stuff. 150 science. It's gaining rapidly. Saving up gold now. No reason. If you're listening, Spain, no reason at all whatsoever. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's probably nothing. Fez is a good find. Just a little bit more science on my libraries. Thank you. Tell you what, I wish Bologna was still in the game, but what can you do? Here's another one of Portugal's missionaries. I realize actually there are a couple of my cities that do follow this religion. I just need Catholicism. Where are the saints in my life? I don't know. Do I want Mimir? He's rubbish, but I also can't say no. Oh, Filippo would have been so much handier. Never mind. 21 gold for a single trade route and a bunch of faith. Nice. Portugal is a good ally. Good ally, Portugal. Good ally. Who's been a good ally? Oh man. How best to attack Spain? Do I go at them just directly head on, or do we go side on? Why does Hungary have oil? I don't know, but I don't like siphon funds. Excellent stuff. Fabricate scandal would be really handy. Now to send you, Vern, over to Spain. I was really hoping I'd find another city center if I just lurked over here. I need something out of the front lines. Something ideally I'm not going to be attacking. They won't give me an embassy, alas. Time to drop a spy into their midst. I don't mind if you steal my city-states, people. But if you go stealing Geneva, I'm not going to be happy. Not going to be happy at all. Geneva are mine. They're my favorites. Dear oh dear. Right, town charters. I would love to keep you, but I can't. Invention is going in. Retainers, craftsmen. Again, you know I would love to keep you, but professional army and retinues, you're going in temporarily. I might be unhappy. No, I actually managed to hold the happiness for a second there. Very nice. I'd love logistics, but we're going to go nationalism first for the combat boost of cause. No cause for alarm. That's quite a reasonable move in my opinion. All right, well, I guess Seville is the last place we will invade. So let's head over there. 7 turns and then all the combat strength we'll ever need will be ours. Beautiful. Spain has warrior monks. Oh no. Oh dear. We are doomed. I think we're doomed. Renaissance era ends in 8 turns, but military science is ours, which means Garde, Imperial. The upgrade's currently half price. 325 gold, 5 niter from warriors. This is expensive. However, it turns out I've been saving my gold and my niter, and all of my economy has been piling into this one moment. Who would have thought I could have done something quite this organized? So just to show you, that's 86 combat strength. Yeah, I haven't really even buffed these units yet. That is basically it. Oh, I really wanted Napoleon. Napoleon's going to go through. That's a shame. I am building up my encampments now, but it's just way too late. The AI really did jump on that. Okay, well, that's military science for you. I will quickly pick up a bombard, because that is a decent upgrade as well. Chateau. It's a lot of era score at the end of this age, isn't it? Don't worry, there'll be more. 2 crossbows gives me the metal casting upgrade as well. Barcelona, you have Renaissance walls. How annoying of you. I wish you hadn't have done that. Alas, I think you would have done it deliberately, and I can't blame you for it. It's a very sensible thing to do. Who hates you the most? I really don't like anyone, which is pretty impressive. How about Portugal? Territorial war. Oh yeah. I would just go down the map. Anyone want to join in on this? Carthage does. Phoenicia. I've been playing too many versions of Civ recently. I just keep getting I got the names wrong beforehand. I have no hope now. Come on, military ally. Come on. I've got to pay them, but that's fine. Okay, the military allies in as well. So Spain finds itself declared on by 5 people in the same term. Do we feel for them? No, not at all. There is approximately 0 sympathy. But here comes the army. Spain did have a few trades with me, but nothing I can't replace with, anyone else. I'm just selling weapons to the world now. Especially to Portugal. Hey, Portugal, do you want any strategics to kill Spain with? You do? How lovely. England doesn't like me. Oh no, what a shame. That is a merchant. We are now into industrial era merchants. We're looking for Mary Catherine Goddard. The best thing for my Garde to do right now is just to encircle and destroy. No, the warrior monk tried to attack me. Oh yeah, I get great general points. Actually, that's going to be quite helpful. That will rush me towards a general. I just need to get somebody that works with industrial units, which I think I've missed the boat for. Never mind. It wasn't useful to me anyway. I never wanted it. Never. Bombard 1, Bombard 2. You'll never guess what comes after, says like every AI YouTube short ever. Yeah, don't worry. I get served them as well. It's not just you. Yes, it annoys me too. Let's unlock education. And then I think industrialization. I mean, I could go for battleships, artillery. Oh, go on then. Artillery, oil and artillery. But you know what I mean? It's the same thing. French army powered by artillery. There's just something deeply horrible about that idea, isn't there? Ugh. But, big but, education first, because I really can't put universities off for any longer. Speaking of, 2 envoys into Fez. Right, set up for universities, that's good. Is there literally anything else in my army that I want to upgrade? Probably just a couple of things. I want to keep my scouts at unupgraded levels. Right, that's all good. Right, okay, put craftsman back in. Where's logistics? Oh, I skipped it, didn't I? Okay, retainers will do. And I like invention, but I like oligarchic legacy more, because we're now going to start stacking the combat modifiers. Bombard, all it needs to do is just tickle the walls. Now there's a small breach, which means the Garde Imperial can set about their work. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Renaissance walls? Yeah, what Renaissance walls? I didn't even feel them. Cordoba doesn't even have walls. That's really funny. I like that. 3 turns. I need 6 score. Well, there's one of them. Da Vinci is going to give me a bit more culture. Mausoleum was built in this game, so we can't use them twice, but 68 to 92 culture is a really, really big increase, and we like that. Bombard. Bombard. They say their names like they were Pokemon, don't you know? Haha! Barcelona. Oh, such a classic case of a little bit of benefit now compared to a lot of benefit later. We obviously went for the extra settler speed and the extra builders when we settle, but man, 20% production would have been 80%. So much extra production. Yeah. All right, Sildri, you got to get Barcelona back on side. They don't like me, and quite frankly, I can't blame them. I have not treated them well in this game at all. Actually, speaking of Seville, we're going to go listening post. Increases diplomatic visibility by 2 if it's a secret agent. We just have a look. You'll see secret agent. So 2 levels, which means I've gone from +3 to +9. And yeah, it's going to melt. Oh, by the way, just for the Discord challenge, top secret, top secret, top secret, top secret, top secret. That's 5 top secret people all at once. Hint, just ally people. It's very easy to get top secret status if you just ally them. And whoobam. Oh, that's fun. 117. Quite a bit of strength, isn't it? More general points. Thank you. Rome is seeking a domination victory, is it? Okay, glad you told me, but I'm also confused. There are many questions I have about that. JB Genius has Cordoba, which is a really, really good thing because this is a terrible city. I know, it doesn't sound good, does it? No, it is actually really good because this is an opportunity for you to make this area brilliant. Go and fix it for me. Military emergency for Utrecht. Ooh, that could be an emergency war against Gaul, which I'd have to survive for a bit, but that would be a really, really good way of attacking them. Okay, right. My spare army is now going to head north. My spare army. I like it. It gives the indication that I have a spare army. I really don't. It's just my other side of my army. How on earth am I going to get my last era score? It's going to be tough. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure. Barcelona. My military emergency is good. This one, not so good. I'm going to vote down on this one. Don't need this one to go through. 4 votes on that. 9 votes down on my one. Come on. Leave me alone, but declare war on Gaul. Yes. Germany went in. Okay, that's really good. Gaul is surrounded. The Garde Imperial are very, very strong. They should be able to just march through whatever Gaul has, which is good. Yeah, 5 era score in 1 turn. How am I going to do that? How is my military ally Hungary, who is here, never met Gaul? There are 2 cities between you. That is ridiculous. Play better. Just play better. That's what I say. Attack and kill. Attack and kill. I don't know how to get the era score. Nothing I can easily do. No great people to sort the problem out. No city-states that I could easily levy. All of the usual options just don't exist. That's fine. We'll make do. We'll make do. Oh, the cavalry just marches out to attack me. Brave? Brave or foolish? One of the 2. I can't quite tell. Industrial era. This is the smashing era. Dark Age for both of my opponents. Lovely. I think we're going to try and get some core kills? No. I have 14 trade routes open at the moment. Reformer coinage should be the best one. Although now I'm going to be building a lot of industrial area building. There's a lot of things that I could do. No, Reformer coinage should just tick along nicely. That's fine. Seville is actually surprisingly difficult to attack, but we should be able to get there. Who's pillaging my routes? Who did that? Who did that? Gaul. Now I have to buy a new route, and that's really annoying. Is that another one? Oh, they're just running in and killing all my trade routes. It's like they know I have an internal trade route boosted economy. This is mean. Okay, it was this one that got pillaged. Mean. Absolutely mean. Luckily for me, well, this is a really good opportunity to level my troops up. Bam. Just nice little pointless attacks. Retinues. Actually, you know what? I do need to keep retinues in because the luxury situation's not great at the moment. We're right on the cusp of being happy. Don't need serfdom anymore. That is something we can all agree on. Grand Army. In you go, because we're making quite a few new troops. Let's get mercantilism for logistics. Then, as you can see, Garde Imperial sort of just deletes units. It's just like, oh, you're attacking me, are you? And now you're not. You want to fight me, do you? And you're dead. Where were these settlements when I needed them? Oh, that's a big chunk of Unescorted. I think it still makes sense to start with the commercial hub. But there's lots of good stuff. Calais, wrong side of the country, but, you know, close enough. Oh, this is fun. Attack, then core the unit, then bring this one in and attack. And we could core with that one as well, but we don't need to. Field cannon. Oh, wow. We're getting out of this war just in the nick of time. So that will be Seville taken. Doesn't want to be particularly loyal, does it? But it'll get there. It will figure it out eventually. Portugal won't mind me holding this one, I am sure. Okay, that's basically the French border we want to maintain against Spain, because alas, none of it is on my continent. We're after the Western Europe continent. I mean, I could go down and just kill Iberia. The Garde Imperial would be significantly weaker though. That is the only problem. But I might make a small incursion, you know, because I can. I think at this point it would be rude not to. I do appreciate with Gaul that obviously the war was declared and they were just like, no, not gonna happen. Luckily for me, Garde Imperial, it doesn't mess around in the defense of France. Not at all. And we have some good cores we're making now. We've got troop reinforcements on the way. I think it should be fine. It's just this cavalry. We've got to just keep an eye on this cavalry. You can jump around killing trade routes if we're not lucky, which is probably exactly what's going to happen. Continental war with France. He did. He literally just stole it. I have crossbow level defenses at the moment, but that will change. Get rid of craftsmen briefly, as much as it pains me to do so. I need a bigger government. But there is a field cannon core. That is a big step up in defense strength. Look at that. 70 strength. Bam. Double attack. Get the kill. Can weaken that unit, get the Garde Imperial just to finish it off. Oh, lovely. Great general points left and right. And I think I'm going to spy on you. Okay, they're upgrading to line infantry. It's tough, but it's not a Garde Imperial, let me tell you that. And as long as you are attacking me, this will not go well for you. Like at all. Not at all. Military alliance with somebody at war with Gaul. Cultural alliance with Hungary, just so that I can invade right up to the borders. That's right. Keep chipping away with these substantial ranged attacks. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, Renaissance walls, left, right, and center. That's why we're working on artillery. This will be, I think, the breakthrough. The bombards are going to start doing some damage, mainly to level themselves up, to be honest with you. It's the main purpose that they're here. Spain has field cannons. I disapprove. Renaissance walls in Valencia. Was actually hoping here we'd be able to just wade through with a siege tower. Unfortunately not. Yeah, these bombards are not going to survive. They're not going to suffice. No, not a bombard. We need more than that. Renaissance wall in Cadiz as well. I could raid. I tell you what, that's pretty good an idea. Let me just double check if there's anything else that needs upgrading. We're all good. Get rid of this. Retainers, pretty useful. But let's put raid in quickly. And then we start to pillage some campuses. We're going to really push through the tech tree now. Do I want to ally Portugal? This is the question. I think I do want a Portuguese ally. Or do I? No. Yes? I think I do. It's Spain and Gaul. Field cannon 91 strength. Of course it is. Oh, that's going to sting. And the Garde Imperial can continue to do good work. This is one of those maps where I really wish a CAD was on it and melee troops could do damage against walls of cities. I think it's too much to ask. Charge up the bombards, get as much experience as possible. Start to move the Garde Imperial forward. We've got pillaging to do. That is a ton's worth of science from each one here. Lovely. Refining. Did I get oil? I got one source of oil. I tell you what, it's all I needed. It's all I needed. One source. That's a lie. That's a total lie. I needed more than that. Okay, there's offshore oil. My allies have got a lot to trade for. England will as well. There's some up here. It's a little bit too far away and Brussels owns it. Could I claim Brussels? Not easily. Okay, we need to work on getting some more oil. That's going to be a tricky one. I think we can do it, but just note it's something we do need to work on here. Oh, I like the fact they still have their unique units. It's got 61 strength. Oh, I really respect that. It survived an attack. Oh, it's not quite killing a tank, but it's pretty close. There's only a little bit of France that's yet to be settled. Ignoring Corsica, because I mean, who includes Corsica? I know I don't. But extra resources here. It's every single one you find is incredibly good for trading. Tell you what, I really do need is industrialization, but I don't have shipbuilding. So we're gonna wait for a while. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. So much pillaging. I can't get an ironclad, so we're gonna just push through this boost, but just be aware that we're doing that. Yeah, I'm keeping Portugal as an ally. I'm sorry. They've just been really chill, and Portugal's normally really rich the entire game. A new Garde Imperial. Yes, I'm making more, and they all have new promotions as well, which is lovely. Don't leave horsemen there. All you're doing is promoting my troops. I cannot tell you what a bad move this is. Just stop sending troops at me. Shells. Haha. That's the promotion that I really would like, to get some niter from the international market. I am making a lot of troops. My economy is hungry for more Garde Imperial. I wish I could pick the road direction. Send the road like this way, please. Oh well. All roads continue to go to Paris. Spain is getting increasingly desperate, but I do not care. Brittany is French. I won't hear anything other than this. So we've got colonialism, then I'm gonna go for natural history because I really would like the water parks and the zoos and the aquariums. All that sort of stuff would be amazing. Another Garde Imperial. You're making a pretty decent army. It's taking a long time to build, but it is a pretty decent army. I'm gonna start getting ready for the zoos, finding tiles that have a big amount of overlap and plonking the zoos on those. Even shells cause bombards do no damage. I find bombards such unusual units. They never really seem to have a lot of strength. Let's see if steel helps with that. Okay, well now we've unlocked artillery. We need to go back to the regular tech. Let's industrialize, finally. 446 production is good, but it could be significantly better. Oh, I would love to grow my cities faster, please. Let's condemn. I don't know, which one don't we like? Protestantism. Yeah, let's do that. Is that gonna go through? No, we're buffing Judaism, and Hungary is hungry for more population. That checks out. Why does Valencia have St. Basil's Cathedral? Don't ask. Sometimes the questions will lead to answers that are not clear. Our first source of oil, 620 gold for a single artillery core upgrade. Well, looks like we'll be waiting a while for that one. Buttress. Oh, this will help. Here we go. Listening post. 2 levels higher of diplomacy. That's another +6 combat strength. There we go. Okay, our unit should be a lot stronger now against Gaul. It was only on 90 military strength. We are shredding their units whenever we see them in the field of battle. First piece of defense has been broken through. That took a long time, but we got it. Keep pillaging, keep advancing forward, keep killing the occasional unit that we find. Lovely stuff. Raid, Grand Army, Liberalism is now going in, Professional Army. And that is the first artillery, second artillery. Let's just see the damage difference when we use those in a second. Should be pretty big. 117 strength from the Garde Imperial there. Yep, just one hitting line infantry. Of course we are. It's just how we roll. It's just how we roll. Spain's defenses are getting pretty strong. Unless we bring artillery down to the southern side, I think we're going to lose troops. We'll hold out for a bit because we are pillaging quite a lot of faith, which I could use to try and get a general. I really would like a modern era general. Modern and atomic would apply to artillery. Oh yes, of course I have extra movement in Gaul's territory because of the emergency. That means my artillery can move and fire in the same turn with 109 strength each. That is a significant chunk of damage. I think, you know, I might be able to steal this one if I just hit from a few different directions. It is under siege. Oh, not quite. Close, though. Next turn. No, I lost one of the units. Oh, I should have made peace. Spain are doing nothing but making troops to get rid of me, which is totally fair enough. We'll continue stealing as we can. Someone just buy a merchant there. They did. Poland stole 2 envoys from me. I'm supposed to be the merchant person. Oh, well. I actually do need toys. That is a useful chunk of amenities. The first Gaul city falls. It took a long time to take this one, but hopefully, like a pack of dominoes, they shall all fall after this point. Immediately repair outer defenses, and then we'll try and repair the industrial zone. I like the fact that we don't even have a loyalty problem, though. That's amusing. I can finally trade with my allies here. Okay. Visselbanken isn't showing its yields. Oh, it's because I took Alhambra. Ahaha. Right, that's good. Raid, Grand Army, Craftsman. Perfect. That opens up a slot at the bottom, which I'm going to use again for natural philosophy, just to kick that into gear a little more. Okay, all of my routes are now going to go to my allies. We're going to start getting my gold up. Who needs internal routes? Not me. Carthage. All routes now go to Carthage. Let's build this thing up as high as we can, just for a little bit of a project. Why not? Why not at this point? Carthage building simulator. Peace with Spain. We will come back for Spain once I have more of a force that can hit through the Renaissance walls. Oh, well, we might be going back to war immediately, to be honest with you. Nope, even Spain voted against it. No, Spain voted for it. Gaul voted against it. Gaul are like, you know what? I would take peace at any point. Ursa, do you want peace? And I'm like, no, I really don't. I really don't. The artillery knocks at the walls of the enemy. It will not take no for an answer. There's the water park. That is a crucial component. We need it to be happy, to be put simply. And Brussels. You know what? I am actually going to take Brussels here. I'm going to subjugate them for the oil. I could just kill them. You know, that is probably not a bad move, but no, I'm going to claim the oil just by being friends. Industrialization. It's time. Sell everything that's not bolted to the floor. Use it to buy factories. That was like 70 extra production in my capital that just gave me. I love it. You love to see it. Let's just industrialize now. Now that we have industrialized, give me flight for the observation balloons. That will make my artillery hit absolutely brutally, because I won't even need to bring them into defense negative territory, aka getting them in range of, you know, other cities and things. I can just keep them in my borders, firing away happily. 104 gold per turn. Gaul's like, hang on a second, this is really bad. Ooh, Phoenicia. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because I actually have an army nearby. Steel walls doesn't help, but make your way over, please, Mr. Army. We are going to claim this as soon as we can. Markets, up to 16 trade routes now. We have 18 cities, so it could be higher. Using Alhambra as a staging point for artillery is amazing. Feels very thematic, that. Another city falls. The French border pushes past Alsace-Lorraine well into Germany. What is Gaul? I don't even know. Some concept that I don't care about. I'm French. The reason I'm going for this tiny piece of snow in the Alps is Amundsen Scott. It's the only place on this map you can build it, and I have learned that from playing this map a few times. Yes, lovely. Anyway, the capital is now under siege. Utrecht is still quite far away, but we are, now that we've got artillery, pushing faster and faster. We've got more artillery corps being made there. I should do some plundering, get myself a little bit more gold. I can buy some more on the front line. I think, are we stealing military academies? We are. So in theory, I should get a great person, or at least a chance of one fairly soon. Oh my goodness, that whole thing went again. Like, honestly, I didn't build a dam. It's my own fault. It is literally my fault, but still I'm going to complain about it. Here is my Alpine city next to Matterhorn. Well, it's quite far away, but there you go. It's there if you wanted it. Build me something amazing like Amundsen Scott. If you can do that, my goodness, I'll be happy. 0 army strength for Gaul briefly there. Did you see it? I love it when you start beating somebody militarily so hard they go down to 0 strength. Is there anything quite that satisfying? I don't know. Probably is. There probably is, but it's difficult to achieve. I love Garde Imperial. They're so ridiculously strong. Ferris wheels, aquariums. Distract the people with pretty fish. They'll never notice the war crimes that I'm producing. War crimes is a strong word. We're French. We don't believe in them. I don't even know. I assume the French were to be honest, honest, at this point, I just assume that all Europeans are pretty bad. That's okay for me to say I am one. Oh my goodness, I love the irony of this. Literally the next name on my list was Roman holiday and we just got the Colosseum. You are welcome. Ah, glorious days. You know what? I actually will start leveling my Garde Imperial up on the city a little bit. It's a good experience, that. Rome has tanks. I don't have tanks. Tanks a lot, I say to that game. Oh, we're only 4 techs behind. I think now that I'm filling in some of the gaps, my technological French superiority is beginning to pay off. Oh, but this Greater France, I love the fact that I have most of the mainland and I'm now pushing into the Low Countries, owning Luxembourg, Belgium, the Netherlands. It's just beautiful. And then, of course, the Rhineland. Clearly French. Clearly French. Here we go. Doing good damage now. Attack and attack. I'm assuming we can just walk into the capital. We can. Did you doubt the French ability to walk into a capital? Well, that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem. Oh, the general points are good. And yes, there we go. We've actually just faith purchased a general. It doesn't matter. I've got one. The artillery are now boosted. I don't need any more. That's it. We've peaked. Coal power plant. Paris. Fill yourself with production, especially because Magnus has industrialization promotion. Where are you? Industrialist provides more power and more production from the power plants. Excellent. And Ada Lovelace. Amazing. Could build more districts in the capital. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Flight. Oh, that's a good thing for me. It's a very good thing for me indeed. Observation balloons. Basically, it adds +1 range to any siege weapon. Just gonna sell some tea. People don't want to buy my tea. Why don't you want to buy my tea, people? What's wrong with you? How very dare you? Okay, Poland will buy some stuff. Yeah, +1 range. It's amazing because now my artillery can literally stand in my own territory and go boom. You know, I actually think I could take Utrecht before the end of the war. You know, I'm going to do that. Release it, get the reward, and then just immediately capture it again. Placeable parts, more food into chemistry, then radio, and see if we have aluminium. Because you know what it means if we have aluminium. Bombers. Oh, I made another artillery. Hey! Get to the front line. That's amazing. Oh, I might be running out of oil there now. Okay, we'll get to that in a bit. Right, I'm going to send you to Germany. I need to start spying on them as well. Lots of spying in lots of places, please. Attack and attack. Oh, that's a lot of your walls down. What a shame. And by that, I of course mean what a shame for you. My spies reveal Gaul is no longer seeking a science victory. You don't say. You don't say. Oh dear. That's some of the more funny news I've heard today. 1 turn left. 1 turn left. 0 turns left. It says target wins. I don't know about you, but I don't think that should happen. We must capture cities. Do I liberate it to the Dutch? Do I make a Dutch puppet? Oh, it's very tempting, but no. I thought I'd be able to liberate that to Germany. The Dutch, they were but an illusion, figment of your own imaginations. They never truly existed. But French continental superiority continues. I think Amsterdam and Lugdunum finally will go after Germany after that point. I think this is lovely. What a delightful outing. Oh, do you not have walls? Oh my goodness, if you did have walls, they were only ancient walls. That's not very good at all. Oh, I think England might be attacking. No, just hanging out with ironclad. Of course you are. Germany does not have steel yet, but we're keeping an eye on that. They may develop it pretty soon. Where does the continent split here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities need to go. I'm not going to bother with anything else. If it's on Western Europe, it's mine. Okay, that's mine. That's my Imperial holdings. Don't take Brussels from me, Poland. I need the oil. Okay, this is a lot more food. Yeah, about 15% extra replaceable parts. The members win. We gain extra stuff. I mean, I don't have to give it back. The emergency was simply that Gaul couldn't have the city. They said nothing about returning it to Germany, okay? Not having it. Amsterdam. As we always know, Amsterdam is, of course, famously French and has no production. It's so flat and I love it because of it. Ah, more oil. Right, merchants have just gone through. We're now in the modern era, which means Mary Goddard is available. We need to keep an eye out for other merchants and, in theory, run as many merchants merchant projects as we can. Vertical integration for Paris. We should be getting a lot of extra production now. Yep, 27 extra production from factories. Love it. 123 production total. Still building harbors. Of course we are. Lighthouses. The artillery all lines up sensibly, hungrily, some could say, to demolish all of these walls, which it does very quickly. And then we've got to think about Germany. Germany is not at war with my military ally, which I think is something we should absolutely change. Pull all of my allies in, including Poland. Brilliant. That's someone on the border. You are at war with the entire world apart from England. England alone is like, I've been warning you about France this entire game. Why did you not listen to me? And everyone else is like, I think Gaul, this was always mine. Right on the fringes of the northern side of my empire, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that I can build a market in it, which makes it immediately useful because I like trade routes. We've banished Gaul to 2 tiny islands. I don't concern myself with these islands. I will take your gold, all of it, and have some Diplo favor as well, and like all your strategics? I don't even know what I don't even need them. I just want them because now you can't have them. Okay, there is like a single tile missing, but that's fine. It can be like a little Monaco. We'll put up with it. We'll deal with it for no reason. Scorched earth. Life is more peaceful with scorched earth. It's more simple. I guess, in this instance, maybe peaceful is the wrong word. Mobilization. Armies. Keep firing on Alicia. Oh, it's mine. Oh, it's mine. Liberate de Gaulle. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, game, you joker. You absolute joker, game. Is Hamburg wallless? I feel like that's wallless, which, you know, of all the things I've seen today, makes me very happy. Then you are no longer needed in France. Make your way over to Ulm. In the meantime, Jerome, you can do just a little bit of spying for me. Just a nice little cheeky +3, just to whet the appetite, you know? It's the appetizer of the spying before the main course. Delicious. What? No. I don't recognize that emergency. Did you see that? Did you see that? The game tried to flood that river, and I've damned it. Serves you right, game. I knew you wouldn't be able to help yourself. I knew it. I was right. I like the fact that Roman holidays, or Automakos, also has a zoo. So this is just a nice casual +3 amenities generating bastion of joy. And Trier, Hamburg, all these places are going to share the love. Sanitation boosted. That's what I've been looking for. Radio boosted. Combustion boosted. There's a lot of things that just boosted all in one go there. I like that. Also, it doesn't matter how much people hate me. They're like, war profiteered luxuries. Yes, I'll take some of that. Including Gaul buying their own luxuries back. That's quite sad. I was like, oh, look at this. A line infantry corps versus my Garde Imperial corps. That might be a close battle. No. He's getting +4. I'm getting +32. I win. France. Mobilization has begun. Okay, we're going to start adding to my corps. They're already pretty powerful. I can't lie. But could they be more powerful? Of course they could. Of course they could. Bam. And bam. Hamburg's newly acquired walls are gone. We're just outside of ideology now. I think ideology is going to come a bit late, considering the way we've played this. Who just flipped? Brussels. Don't do it, Brussels. And Fez. Okay, Fez is a bit more annoying. I don't have an answer for that. Did I get aluminium? 1. Well, that's already a great start. 2. That's under a field. Amsterdam provides again. Yeah, that's oil and aluminium for Amsterdam. Nice. 3rd piece there. 4th piece there. Okay, we've got tons. Perfect. Amazing stuff. Well, chemistry into advanced flight. Celebrate by getting those. Hamburg is gone. Oh, it's a nice looking city with 0 loyalty. -15. Ouch. Okay, we should be able to deal some of that away, but we need to take the cities around and quickly. I am building medieval walls. Just love tap a wall and they'll all fail. You can't build walls if your walls aren't at 100% strength. You can build your first wall. That's fine. Walls can be built on damaged cities, but you can't upgrade them. That's the difference. Chemistry. Fire the artillery. Oh, there's something really fun about lining up artillery like that. Research labs are all being built now. That's hilarious. Now that this river can't flood, this one is. The other side of the capital. It's just testing me. I love that. That's so funny. Cities are beginning to become happy now. There we go. The zoos, they're starting to work. Listening post. Amazing. Okay, that means Jerome. Do something different. Advanced ballistics 90%. Yes. Oh, I love how good my spying is. Just wait for it to fail again. You know what my spying luck is like. You've all watched this channel like long enough now to know that I'm incapable full of spying. I will stack every modifier in the game and the game will still be like, nah. Oh, redcoats. Will England attack me with redcoats? Oh man, you could only hope. I can only hope for a reality as amazing as that. And it's gone. It's a bit like, and poof, you're French. What's that? You didn't want to be French. Oh, you see, that's unfortunate. You were under the illusion you had a choice in the matter. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, this is automatic Frenchness. This is a citizenship you can't choose to reject. It's always worse when France comes for you. So Berlin, Dortmund, and then a couple, 3 or so cities down south. Modern era. Oh, I've left my heroic age. Boo. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Germany, normal age, Gaul, dark age, Spain, dark age. That's all looking really lovely. I think reform of coinage was giving me a lot of gold because a lot of my trade routes are now going to my allies. I do fancy going for democracy. Probably. It's always a pretty good move. Berlin falls. Look at that. Perfect. Many emergencies will be triggered and none of them will matter. What else? Rocketry, satellites, nanotech, you know the drill. Ooh, London's a good place for routes now. It's a shame I'm not going to do those because, you know, I'm not trading with England. Ugh. No way. No way. The first plane. Yay! I'm going to use the plane to go and claim this city on the coast. I'm sure they won't mind. I could liberate it to my ally. Sort of a little bit like a Monaco-esque city. Yeah, it's not on my continent. I'm going to liberate it. I'm going to make a Monaco. And I don't own Corsica. I'd like to point that out. But again, who cares about Corsica? Not the French. It's a joke about economics and infrastructure. Well, it's fair. No, I want to lose points. I want no points for admirals. I want to ban nuclear power because environment. Oh no, banning coal power. Interesting. Again, the artillery all lines up for a delicious little salvo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh no, Dortmund. What's wrong? Do you have a headache? Nothing baguette won't fix. Oh, ho, ho. Indeed. So we don't want Frankfurt. We want Trier, Nuremberg, and Miskolc. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Bomber number 1 and bomber number 2. Over to Germany. That'll make things slightly easier. It's weird though. The French using bombers? This feels very forward. I mean, at the moment, I'm role-playing the French by refusing to upgrade my Garde Imperial into World War II troops. You know, just stick with the bright-colored uniforms. It's fine. War hasn't changed. We've got the Maginot. It's fine. Just some World War II jokes for you there. I have no idea if these are hitting. Here's Trier. The damage begins. Ideology. Aha. All of my cards have gone. 5-year plan goes in. That's a nice card. And I think military research will be lovely. Just a squidge more science. Just a small little chocolate. Yes, lovely. Fire, fire, fire. And take it. A beautiful thing. Just 2 more. And what's this? A cheeky bomber or 2? Oh, if you insist. I will. I will. Second to last German city falls. Well, I actually caught somebody. What were you trying to do? Neutralize my governor. How dare you? Get out of my capital, fool. Uh-oh. Permanent coastal flooding. Amsterdam is underwater. Who would have guessed it? Of all of the cities in my lands, Amsterdam was the one to flood? No. There's not much of the Netherlands that's below sea level, right? No. That would be foolish to live somewhere like that. There is a funny version of this map that has pretty much every piece of flat land floodable, and it is amazing. The chaos is complete. Right. There you go. Western Europe has been pretty claimed, actually. In fact, actually more of it has been claimed. Oh, Bilbao. Bilbao's still there. Okay, that's sorting itself out. That's good. That's good that it's sorting itself out. Germany is giving me all of its gold and all of its cultural artifacts. Lovely. That's just nice to see. That's exactly what you would like to see. And here we go. Just on the coast, liberate that back to Phoenicia. That will get rid of all of my grievances, right? Pretty much all of them? No, that's barely going to make a dent in them, let's be honest. There's satellites. This is a fun 35 cities. I'm enjoying having this much French. Look at that. Look at all of these lovely channel supporters doing a sterling job of looking after the cities, I'm sure. I'm not going to go into them and find any blizzard damage. I'm pretty certain there's going to be no blizzard damage in any of them, right? Watching you. Put new deal in. It's always amazing. I'm going to double that up with rationalism. And I think, colonial taxes. I don't have any colonies. It's all on my continent. Merchant confederations. Fine. 958 science. Here we go. Oh, the fun's beginning now. Dijon. Here we go. Library. University. Research lab. Have I unlocked Amundsen Scott yet? No. That's not far away though. Soon. I don't know why you keep feeling like you need to bring up military emergencies. Nobody wants them. Friedrich. Okay. This is clearly French. This has always been French. Berlin. Dortmund. Such a French name. Strange that you don't seem to be able to understand that. Final sort of Alps city. Why build this? Can I get back to you on that? We'll figure that out. Probably a good idea. Absorb city-state into the empire. Okay. I mean, Brussels keeps getting stolen from me. So Brussels is exactly the sort of city-state I'm going to put. I mean, it would be wonder production, but equally looks French to me. I never used that merchant, like ever. So it's quite fun to use, to be fair. Bilbao. You will soon be French. Oh, apparently Phoenicia can't hold on to that city. That's quite useful for me. Okay. Well, if we repeatedly liberate it, we're going to get more and more reward. So let's do that. Schrodinger says, hey, synthetic materials, nuclear fusion, lasers. Why do you have a boost for all of them? And to that I say, thank you. Synthetic materials is fine, but there's professional sports. Saving up a bit of gold for this. This is where every single place in your empire becomes simultaneously ecstatic, aquatic centers. Buy them everywhere. Yes, lovely. And then on top of that, stadiums. Just pick a few in the middle of everything and hey presto. If you have a look at that, Paris immediately ecstatic. Tons of extra production. Lovely. You have to love it. And we have liberated it again. Woo! What are grievances? I don't have any. Yeah. It is such a hilarious, repeating strategy. I love it. Ah, yes. Even the random islands are deciding that they are French. Can you blame them? No, you can't. Spend 41 turns on a flood barrier. That's absolutely the best thing to do. I am building military engineers. I should point that out. I'm not just pointlessly asking my people to do that. It's fine. Don't worry. Why does Poland have uranium? We doing all right there? We okay? We happy? Don't do this to me. Oh no, the merchant got cycled through. Hang on. We need to make sure we pick up Mary Catherine Goddard. Don't you dare, Germany. I'm watching you. Okay, good. They didn't do it. Haha! +1 level. That's why I was keeping all that faith. You gotta have faith. We all know this. That's weird. I can choose any spy promotion. Why are you giving me this option? I don't know, but okay. Huzzah! That's a fully promoted spy. Mary Catherine Goddard. Top secret. Everyone is pretty much top secret now. It's great. How much uranium did I get? I wondered why that commercial hub was bright yellow. Turns out it was the radiation the whole time. Oh, the campus has got some as well. And just some in a field over there. Lovely. Ah, it's good to have uranium. Project time. 4 turn Earth satellite. That'll do. I am not used to spies actually doing something. Look at that. 900 gold from London. Lovely. Oh, I could take some more of that. That's awesome. There's the Earth satellite. What has it revealed? Well, that the AI has kind of done okay and not okay. Portugal, very much limited in space, has been cut off from North Africa by Phoenicia, who's done an appallingly bad job at spreading this. For a deity AI is terrible. What are you doing? What's going on there? Rome? Well, Rome is doing its thing, but has failed to actually settle all of Italy. Hungary's done okay. A little bit more ambition. There's a lot more land here, but they've done okay. Poland, you have been very cramped, and this mountain is impenetrable. So yeah, I can see why you've not done very well. Oh, Germany, you've done really badly for some reason. I don't know. And poor Scotland. Scotland's not on this map. It's just England. Oh, whoa. Look at that. Norwich. You okay there? You doing all right? Okay, I'm gonna not comment. In other news, the world is increasingly French. And I, for one, am deeply nervous about this. Oh, 3 wonder. Yeah, let's do that. That's great. I've just realized what I could be doing here. I mean, yeah, there's Valletta's on the map. Ursa, what are you doing? You fool. This is the literal only point of Valletta is to make flood barriers. Do it. Ta-da! Okay, it's not the only point in Valletta. Valletta's a lovely place. But you know what I mean. hold back the sea. Oh, it's so much easier. The cost doesn't increase. That's the difference. 7 turns for moon landing. That feels too much. Much too much. I don't like that. Oh, another one. Bilbao. Yes, this distinctly feels French as well. In fact, actually, is it on my continent? Yes, it is just. That is 100% French. Guidance systems in case I need bigger rockets. You never know. Bigger rockets are things that sometimes we need. Oh, I got a book. That's rare. And you flipped again. My constant source of diplomatic favor, and I love it. Amundsen Scott Research Center. With Shah, 6,000 gold in the bank. That's an instant. Sometimes it leaves it on 1 turn. I'm just a bit mystified where it does that. Like, well, sometimes you just finish it outright. Sometimes it goes, no, you can wait 1 turn. Why? Why make me wait? I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a big chunk of extra production for the capital because it applies to all cities, not just the ones in the snow. 20% bonus science in all cities, 10% bonus production in all cities, and this city, if it has 5 snow tiles, would get double that bonus. I don't think there's that much snow. I really don't. Unless this counts as a snow mountain, but I don't think it works like that. Just quickly check in here. Yep, that's another 18 production. It's a small bonus, but it helps. Did I find the next space project? I didn't, which means it's there. So we should just be able to do this. Wow, that was a complete tech tree. It's not often you have to do every single tech to unlock the project. That's what we're doing today. Liberate. -20. There we go. We're reducing the population every time we do this, making it easier and easier to just sort of flip backwards and forwards. It's really funny. Integrated space cell. And public works is going back in as well. We're improving our lands. The moon landing, which gives me a culture bonus equal to 10 times my science. That's 15,000 culture. I like that. That gives me globalization. Rationalism. I do like that card. But e-commerce gives me a lot more. Now my capital's got production for days, and we can get the science back via International Space Agency. Lovely stuff. Well, social media, get a government, go from there. Let's switch to a synthetic technocracy. I'd be a little less happy, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to get the production in the capital up a little higher. See how bad the capital is. Shopping mall will help take the edge off it. Yeah, actually, we need a little bit more in the capital. The Mars colony. Off it goes. Wonder if it's got channel supporters on it going to Mars. I would never do that. No. Actually, this is quite fun because the exoplanet can now go the next turn because I've got Korolev just waiting around. Woohoo! You can! Into space. Hang on, let's see if I get the nice little stream. Yeah, look, there it is. Nice little steam stream. Okay, and then laser stations. I have quite a few spaceports. We should be able to rush these pretty well. I mean, you know, I've got no production, but who needs production? I'm pretty sure this is the island of Jersey, although it's called in this game Newcastle. Aha! It's mine now. I can protect it from the oncoming flood that I definitely did not create. Nope, not me. I would never. And so the laser stations begin. Let's get as many of these going as we can as quickly as possible. The atomic era. I feel like we're way past that point, but sure. Yes, put me into that era if you want. Bodyguard of lies. Our spies are better now. There was 4 stations in 1 turn I just got there. 8 light years per turn. I reckon we can go faster than that. And another batch of them. Yep, we're getting quite a few per turn. Oh, Maracana. 2 amenities in every city as well as 6 culture in every city. That helps Paris considerably. Nice. 417 production now. And Sagan's here. Let's get a Lagrange station because remember, if you rush anything with power, the city goes a little bit loopy and there's nothing done that turn. Something I've learned over the years that don't make the mistake I do. And as we gaze upon beautiful France, all 41 cities of it, including all of the bits of French Ireland, we can definitively say France can into space. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's raise a glass. Abraham Lincoln, buildings, lots. Cities captured. We don't need to worry about that graph. No. I actually founded the most as well, so entirely peaceful. Player culture. Wasn't actually me in the lead for a lot of that. Science, the same. Very slow science start. Is that Caesar? Yes, Caesar had an incredibly scientific game. Very, very impressive. Units killed? It wasn't even me. It was Hungary. Units lost. 1, 2. I lost 2 units all game, and they were both scouts. I built 2 wonders. I probably should have done more of that. That was a challenge. Never mind. All I need to really care about, just looking at that, is that my spies are stealing everything, and we're going 20 light years per turn. And by the end of the game, Paris was on 422 production. Not bad for an inferior version of that. I mean, sorry, a wonderful city. Well, if there's anything we've learned about this game, it's that you don't mess with France on their own continent. No. Western Europe is mine. It always has been. Just ask the Garde Imperial. Hey, if you enjoyed enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it a like. Put some of your thoughts in the comments, maybe even give me a cheeky subscribe. Just a tiny one, just a little scriffle of a subscription, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much, I've been Ryan. I better get on to the next video. Until then, have a lovely day. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Thurdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Mushkin Mandletort, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Toon General, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Dan Jamo, Slither Alley, Scott Stratton, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, Indigenous 68, Teddy Zursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, JP Genius, Arctic Fox. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!